introduction needed. First and foremost, let's start this off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, and we do so by Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Why do I feel like this lighting is a little bit off, but it's all good. Today ain't about me today. It's about my nephews and nieces out there. Let's start this off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh, and we do so by Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai. This is the Deacon Zakari. Today we're going to be talking about, do Zakari Israelites reject Paul's writings? GM Mess response. GM Mess response, man. All praise to the Most High. Time for a day of good edification through the spirit and power of the Most High. I got my new clothing line on, you know what I mean? I know GMS been hating on my, look at that, Ephesians 6 and 11. How are we going to reject Paul when we got Ephesians 6 and 11 on the whole armor? You understand that? So anyway, we're going to talk about it today. Do Zakari Israelites reject Paul? Was Paul in error? Is Paul useless? Is he of the elect?
This is Job 15 and 6. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thine own lips testify against thee. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, pushing his word with true sincerity, with charity. We are ready to live. Salute you. So I just want to go into this lesson. All right, and it's basically, what I want to do is address this guy, Deacon Hakka. And Deacon Hakka, if you happen to get a hold of this video, I want to ask you a question, and I also want to bring you into remembrance about a statement that you made on the Apostle Gabar's comment board, okay? All right, second in command, okay? All right, and that statement was, because basically what happened was the elder Apostle Gabar asked you a question, all right? He asked you who replaced Judas as being one of the 12, who took his place, all right? And also, I believe he asked you, was Paul one of the 12? And basically what you said was that that Paul was one of the 12. You said it was a deep breakdown. Now, we all know that's a mistake. You know that's a mistake that you made. You never addressed it. You never came out and said you made that mistake. You never owned up to it. You pretty much stayed mute about it. But I remember, and I'm going to try to see, if I can put this on the Elder Apostle Gabar's comment board, and maybe he remembers as well. All right. So now you went from being a man that once believed that Paul was one of the 12, man. All right. Which totally is a mistake, obviously. But it's just ironic that you went from actually making that statement, saying that Apostle Paul was one of the 12, and now your leader, Al-Azhar, is saying that his writings are have no authority. All right. And you obviously agreeing with that. Okay. Now, I haven't watched this whole video that I just played. I saw some of it. It was really a lot of it was too irritating to watch. These guys are pretty much insufferable, for us, for the men that are in the spirit, these guys are insufferable. But I remember you making that statement, man. All right, so I'm going to ask you right now, do you still believe that Paul is one of the 12? Because you never addressed it. You never came out and said that you made a mistake. All right. And if you do believe that he's one of the 12, then obviously his words have to be authoritative. Okay. All right. Do you still believe that Apostle Paul is one of the 12? You know, and like the scripture I just read, your own mouth condemns you, man. Now, I'm gonna grab a couple scriptures. This is 1 Timothy 3:1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desireth a good work. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior. Doesn't mean you can't have multiple wives, by the way. All right, it's just a suggestion if you want to, pretty much hold that office without distraction. Okay, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach. Okay, so we have to be apt to teach this word, man, directly and correctly, man. All right. Not given to wine, no striker, nor greedy or filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, and covetous, or not covetous. You guys fit all these things, man. You know, in the past, we've had, a particular member at that time was actually jumped by you niggas, man. All right. Or you sent some guys to the camp to jump a man that was in the camp at that time. All right. Not covetous, and you guys are coveting the spot of the apostles. One that ruleth his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of Yahweh? Not a novice, right? And that's what you guys are, man. Lest being lifted up with pride, he fall into the condemnation of the devil. Right? So that you're a novice lifted up with pride. And that incident, like what I'm mentioning right now, the incident with Apostle Gabar proved through the Spirit with one question that you're a fucking novice, man. You were so puffed up and you just knew all this. The Apostle asked you one question, man. He said, "Who replaced Judas as one of the 12, man?" You said Apostle Paul, man. He said it's a deep breakdown. You fucking asshole, man. All right, and you never addressed it. You never said anything about it. It's like you blew a fart on the elevator, man, and didn't own up to it, man. So you've been exposed a long time ago to be a damn novice, man. You tripped over you tripped over a now later packet, man. You tripped over a stick of gum, man. And what you guys are doing, whether unbeknownst or not, to yourself, you're straining at a gnat and swallowing a camel, man. You guys just ain't got it, man. You can't see the forest for the trees, man. So again, I ask you, if you, well, I'm pretty sure you do remember that ass whooping, the spiritual ass whooping that the Apostle Gabar gave you, man. I remember it. It was a first round knockout, so to speak. That one question he asked you, man, exposed your ass, man. Okay, for being the novice that you are. You're unruly children, man. You're a child left to yourself that became willful, man. And your leader is a horse not broken, man. Alizé, man. Chief High Priest, Exalted Grand Poobah, man. It's just funny because here it is. You at one time said out of your own mouth, man, or on the comic board, out of your own keyboard, that Apostle Paul was one of the 12, man. And now his writings ain't authoritative, man. Authoritative, man. You know, and the brothers are gonna dissect that video some more because I saw a few things. I seen a couple of videos the brothers have done. You know, I just haven't had the stomach to totally sit through it yet. Hopefully, I do, or I just you know, land back off whatever brother that does go through it. If I just don't end up doing it, you know. But you guys are gonna be exposed in hold on. Yeah. This is 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. This is very this personifies you niggas, man. Man, look at my clothing line, man. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, and that's what you niggas are, man. You're blaspheming the holy the scriptures, man. All right, disobedient to parents, and that's exactly what the hell you are. You're disobedient to your parents, man. You know, with your spiritual fathers, which whether you believe that you can have spiritual fathers or not, it doesn't matter. You know, Paul said, I begot you by the word, roughly paraphrasing. You know, the scripture says, let us praise famous men and our fathers that have begotten us. Those are the righteous men. Those are the ones who have taught us this truth, man. All right. Unthankful, unholy. All these things fit you niggas, man. Without natural affection. Okay, without natural affection. Because really all these traits, man, are the traits of a faggot, man. They really are, man. You know, all these traits, you know, faggot is not just one demon, man. It's not one spirit. It's a multiple, it comes in packs, man. That spirit won't even inhabit you if it can't bring its friends, man. All right. You know, that's the way that spirit works is it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. All right. Those spirits come with a multitude of spirits, man. And I'm reading all the traits, you know. If these, you know, you could give these spirits a name, well, this is what I'm unholy, I'm unthankful, I'm disobedience, I'm blasphemer, I'm a boaster, I'm covetous, all right? I'm the lover of myself. These are all titles of demons, man. And you guys have them all dripping off you, man. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, right? Yeah, you know, and they run with that pedophile narrative as well. Because y'all some bitch made ass niggas, man. You know, and you know, the little that I did see about this lesson, these niggas did a lot of deflecting, man. They did a lot of, this nigga did a lot of deflecting. This nigga had a lot of straw man arguments, man. Things that have nothing to do with what we're addressing, man. We are addressing what you motherfuckers have been saying about Apostle Paul, man. That is the point of this, man. Not the shit that you're talking about, man. All right? Incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. All right? Traitors, heady. You're a traitor, man. You're enemies of the cross, man. Heady. Heady. Oh, my God. Alizé, if Hetty was a person, man, big head ass nigga, man, high minded, man. These guys, they exude all these traits, man. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh. We saw that on their Passover, man, when they had those hoes. All right, having a form of godliness. Yeah, they looked the part. They could put on a garment. They could break down a scripture or two. But denying the power thereof, from such turn away. And what do they teach? They teach you that you don't have to bow to Yahweh Shai, man. They teach that you don't have to worship Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? All right, well, when the scriptures tell you all creation was put under subject of him, man, what do you think that means, man? All creation is under him, man, now. All right? Everybody in heaven except for Yahweh himself is bowing to him right now, man. So you're saying that you're authority of oh my God, you niggas, you really gotta just breathe with these niggas, man. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins. And what we're seeing, bitches all on the comment boards, defending these niggas, man. All right. And because these are another one of these camps that they push a fucking Queen of Heaven vibe too, man. This nigga put on a hat with it says black love. What the fuck is black love? What the fuck does that even mean, man? Well, first of all, we're not black people, you bitch nigga. All right. You know, if, Salakia for my, zeal, please excuse me, you know. But the Lord said he was going to create enmity. Well, not enmity, not, I'm not trying to use that scripture, but the Lord is going to basically break up the union between the Israelite man and the Israelite woman. We're basically enemies right now. All right, pursuing Micah the 7th chapter, man. She who was my enemy, man. The nigga woman is our enemy. There's no fucking black love, but you love darkness because so that hat fits you, man. Black love. You love darkness, men who love darkness, man. For this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts, ever learning, never able to come to the knowledge of the truth, right? And that's the type of spirit these niggas push, man. A spirit of debate, the spirit of just debating points that just are just not, very much relevant to the times we're in, man. Of course you want to study to show yourself and approve and know these things, man. What the scripture says, by the world, by not Yahweh, man. By knowledge, the Lord, these people, the world believes that they outsmarted Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, and you niggas do too, man. You niggas have a worldly way of reasoning when it comes to these scriptures, man, and how they apply. Or even the spiritual aspects of them, man. You have a very meathead, animalistic, carnal way of viewing these things, man. All right. Now, as Janus and Jambres withstood Moses, which these were two basically warlocks, man. All right. And you niggas are warlocks, man. Scripture says rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, nigga. You niggas are witches, man. And warlocks, man. And the Lord is not going to suffer your ass to live very soon, man. See, what we're feeling in the spirit, man, is the Lord is getting ready to cut this shit off, man. In fact, let me keep reading. So do these also resist the truth? Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith, right? And you niggas are reprobates, man. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. All right. So your folly is going to be known throughout the whole congregation. Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to judge you niggas openly, man. Just like he did Kor, Dathan, and Abiram, man. I wouldn't be surprised if them three niggas in leadership are those very men, man. I believe Kor was a Levite, man. And Alazar, you claim to be a Levite, right? You know, you want to do all this boasting and being a Levite. Yeah, you could be a Levite. Don't you know that there was wicked Levites that was enemies of Yahweh? Don't you know Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has enemies that were Levites, man? You know, you could even be of the priesthood of Aaron, like you said you is. You know, which there's no possible way to prove that. Let's say you are. Not all of those were good. Not everybody that came out of the loins of Aaron was all good with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Some of them was niggas, man. Don't you know that? But yeah, you guys are proud, lifted up, and puffed up, and you can't even see the forest for the trees, man. All right. You know, the scriptures talk about these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed. Speak evil of things they understand not. And a brute beast, a beast doesn't know he's going to be slaughtered. Okay? A beast is just walking. He don't know he's getting led to slaughter. That's what the Lord's doing, man. You know? But yeah, to go back to my original point, do you still believe Apostle Paul? Do you still believe that Apostle Paul is one of the 12 Deacon Hakka? This is a question to you, man. All right. Do you still believe that? And for any brothers that remember that, remind these niggas that nigga said that, man. You know, you said that, bro. All right. You still believe that? Because you never addressed it. You never said anything about it. Or when Apostle Gabar laughed your ass to scorn, and the comment board laughed your ass to scorn for that novice mistake. See what the fuck you use is parlor tricks, man. You niggas use goddamn parlor tricks and what do you call it? You guys use the debate tactics, man. You can't use debate tactics on the spirit. It's not gonna work, man. You know, deflecting and trying to smear. Look, man, address what the hell we're talking about, man. All right. And what you can expect is the plagues to come upon your ass, man. Because I just read it, man. It says they shall proceed no further. Let me read that last part. This is 2 Timothy 3:9. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. Right. As Scripture says, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things that they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. Because that's all. Hey, you guys definitely believe gain is godliness, man. All right. But what we're feeling through the spirit here at Great Millstone is, and the reason why these things are being addressed, even Nate, I'm thinking about the dream the brother had about Nate. All these things are telling me through the spirit personally that the Lord is getting ready to put a fucking end to a lot of you niggas bullshit, man. As the scripture says, judgment is going to begin at his house, man. So he's going to stop you niggas' mouths, man. He's going to shut you up, man. Because really you niggas are just stumbling blocks, man. All right. And what the Lord said he's going to do, man. Matter of fact, let me grab it. Scripture, man. All right. Because the Lord's not going to, you niggas trip over small shit, man. Like you really do, man. Like somebody fucking flicked a booger on the floor and you tripped over it and died, man. And you don't even know you did, man. You still think you going to gym practice, man. Okay. All right. All right. This is Isaiah 57:14. And shall say, cast ye up, prepare the way, which is what the men of the Lord are doing. Take up the stumbling block out of the way of my people. So that's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is setting us up to do. And that's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to ultimately do. He's going to remove you stumbling blocks out of the way of his people, man. All right? Because you're an impediment. All right, you niggas are an impediment, man. You niggas are not on the way to the kingdom. You're not going to the kingdom. As far as your walk is concerned, that's not the way you're going. You're going in a whole nother direction. You got a whole nother blueprint and a whole nother map, and you're leading people the wrong way because you have no plan on going there anyway. You know, the scriptures talk about how they shut up the way to the kingdom, to the kingdom, and neither did they enter in themselves, man. So the Lord's gonna remove you niggas, man. And we're coming to the point where that's about to happen, and we can all feel it, man. The Lord's getting ready to open the ground on you niggas again, probably, man. You know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man. So yeah, Deacon Hakka, man. Do you still believe Apostle Paul is one of the 12? Because I ain't forget that, man. You know, I haven't heard brothers mention that in a while, but I remember it, man. You know, it's just ironic you went from making that statement and believing it, or whether you believed it or not, because really I believe it was just a mistake you made. You just didn't own up to it. But you still said it, nigga. So do you believe that? So now Apostle Paul is not an authority. All right, you know, even though the Lord said he's a chosen vessel unto me, you know, yeah, all that goes out the window, you know. But I digress, man. You know, the hell with you niggas, man. The Lord's gonna make a public example out you niggas very soon, man. Feel it coming in the air tonight. All right, because you niggas are an eyesore and a vexation, man. But hey, as the scripture I read, you shall proceed no further, man. The Lord's gonna stop your mouths, man. So hey, so with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies to deliver sacrifice. We who are ready to live salute you. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala.